Ndị Igbo ekeneni m unu ndị be anyị. Asị m ka nke echikwara ya zelu. Asị m n'ụbọchị nke taa ya mara anyị na mma. Na ya dị ka echi na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru otu aka ọ ya dịrịrị. Ise 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 dịka o si dị dịka isi kwuo unu nkwa. Anyị ga na-agbakwanụ mbọ na-ewetara unu ya bụ update n'iru akwụkwọ gbasịta maka ife na-eme n'obodo a na gbasịta maka nwere ụwa na-azọ. Dịka o si dị ya bụ ikpe ekpere ụnyaahụ bụ 19th of March 2024. Anyị mana anyị gwara unu anyị ga-ewetara unu ya bụ usoro ka ife ya bụ ife si aga and unu kwanụ ka ya bụ ife si wee na-akpọtụ, mana ihe wetara unu bụ gee ntị ka ịnụ ihe barrister Aloy EJIMAKOR bụ the special counsel and also the lead counsel of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Gee ntị ka ịnụ ife o were ịgwa anyị gbasịta maka ya bụ ife dịka ife o kwuriri nne, mana achọrọ m ka anyị ga-ekwu down wee gee ya ọfụma ọfụ ikesie ya drop your own contribution, your own comment gbasịta maka ife iche and your hope in the judiciary. All right, over to you, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of the media, I think can we have some? Are we going to start all over? Ladies and gentlemen of the media and members of the public, I think it's very necessary that we make very clear what happened in court today. We do not want to call it a travesty of justice because of the respect we had for the judiciary, but we are utterly disappointed that today bail was refused. On what grounds? The Supreme Court on 15 December criticized very severely the revocation of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's bail. In several pages, which we are going to make available to the media, at pages 19, 20, and 21 of Justice Agem's judgment, he even suggested that the impartiality of the trial court in revoking Nnamdi Kanu's bail is suspect. We didn't mind all of that, but still we made an application, a fresh application, to my Lord, urging her to exercise discretion to restore Nnamdi Kanu's bail. She refused it without any reason whatsoever. And then we made a second application to accentuate the need for this bail application, pointing to the enormous challenges we face as defense counsel in consulting with Nnamdi Kanu privately and confidentially at the detention facility of the DSS headquarters in Abuja. We are only allowed 30 minutes each as counsel on only Mondays and Thursdays for a cumulative period of 2 hours, twice a week, to consult with him separately. And the federal government is feasting to have an accelerated trial. Yes, we too want an accelerated trial, but we have to have it under an environment that respects Section 36, sub 6, B and C of the Nigerian Constitution. It's all about fair hearing. It goes to the ground norm. It goes to the basic norms of the society that you must hear the other side. And to hear the other side, he has to have an adequate facility to prepare his defense and to consult with his lawyers. It's the Constitution that said it. It's not us that said it. So we came to my Lord with an application and said, listen, it's impossible for us to conduct this trial under this atmosphere of interference with his right to counsel. They eavesdrop on our conversations. In the little cubicle room of 10 by 10 where we consult with Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, they have secret listening devices and secret photographic and videographic devices. They listen to our conversations secretly, they take our secret photographs, and we adduced this evidence before my Lord. They confiscate our legal documents. They don't allow us to take notes. Pray. You may be lay men and lay women. The general public may not be lawyers, but is this fair? How can you have trial under circumstances like this? It's not possible. So we are not stalling. It is the federal government that is stalling. We can't take notes. So what is the essence of it? We cannot prepare him adequately. We cannot talk with him. We whisper. We put our lips to his ear. We talk sotto voce, and so on and so forth. So this is the essence. This is what happened in court today, where justice was turned upside down when our 2 applications that go to fair hearing were refused. But we are going to bounce back. There are more applications to come.
Are you going to appeal on this ground?
Yeah, definitely. Appeal is ongoing as I speak. Today, by tomorrow, appeal is filed.
Okay, excuse me. Please, in addition to that, yes. Please. Yes. Yes. In addition to that, what happened today is an act of Federal High Court overruling the decision of a Supreme Court. I want you to get it right. Because the Supreme Court said, Nnamdi Kanu never jumped bail, that the court ought not have revoked that bail. On the application of the violator of his right, that is the federal government, you cannot benefit from your own wrong. And we thought that the Supreme Court would have exercised its power under Section 6 of the Constitution to make a consequential order directing that Nnamdi Kanu should be released. But they directed that the trial should be continued here, and we should make an application. Of course, we ought not have made any application. Court should have exercised his power discretionary and released Nnamdi Kanu. That they never did. Then, secondly, which is the most fundamental, I had been going there to visit Nnamdi Kanu. They never allowed me to exercise my right as counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. And my right was violated. I took DSSS to Federal High Court. Federal High Court warned DSSS, ordered them to apologize to me, and ordered that they should pay me 5 million naira for close to 2 years now. They have not paid that money, and though I just allow it, that's why I have not enforced it, because 70% is running on top of it. Nobody has appealed against it. So now we filed the same application before the court. It's in the court file, asking my lord to prove that we are not free. Where court has even taken judicial notice of that, but all to no avail. Now the court said that we should apply, since we cannot transfer Nnamdi Kanu to Kuje prison, stating that there is no security at Kuje prison. So that we are now applying that Nnamdi Kanu should be detained, should be remanded in a private house. And we are suggesting Abia State Government House or Abia State Liaison Office. So that is the application. So that is it.
Wait.
I want to thank the press, for keeping the struggle alive.
Yes.
Now, I must tell us something. What happened today in this court is almost like an opportunity lost to bring peace, immediate peace, to the Southeast. The Supreme Court had given the Federal High Court the opportunity to bring peace to the Southeast.
And they lost it.
And unfortunately, they are toying with that opportunity given to them by the Supreme Court. All that the Federal High Court need was to go back to the ruling of the Supreme Court and follow it and give back the bill it had previously withdrawn. And then you will see absolute peace in the Southeast. But with what happened today, it's obvious that certain persons don't want that peace to return to the Southeast. And we are imploring members of the public to please continue to interrogate the reason why the Supreme Court judgment of 15 December 2023 will not be complied with by a Federal High Court. Yes. We need a Federal High Court to simply obey the orders of the Superior Court. A court, look, you did not employ the judges of the Supreme Court for the sake of employing them. Whatever word they utter from their mouth touches on something fundamental. And in this case, in other circumstance, what is fundamental is Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. You have no reason to have revoked his bail. Restore it. And the Federal High Court is kind of toying and playing around with it, thereby continuing to create the chaos in the Southeast, thereby continuing to make the federal government waste money. Do you know how much the federal government is spending every day Nnamdi Kanu is coming? They told us they spend 500 million naira. Somebody is signing off that check. Somebody is signing it off. Who is signing off? Who is making money from it? Extra allowances are being paid to all the security men who are in Abuja because of Nnamdi Kanu.
It's your money.
Wait, and we have been saying the case of Nnamdi Kanu is not such that we need to spend scarce resources on. The federal government is crying about money. They don't have money, but they have all the money to pay all the security agencies, if you go outside, not less than 1,000 security agencies are on patrol in Abuja because of one single man. And tomorrow they will tell us they don't have money to pay salary of workers. So we need them to be reasonable. We need them to do the right thing. We need them to do the proper thing. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for checking out Symphony on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.
Ndị be anyị asị m ka ọ dịrị onye ọbụla na-esoro anyị na mma. Asị m na n'Igbo na unu ya ama mma. Ise. Asị na Chukwu oke abịa ma gaa nọnyere anyị ncha niile n'ofu n'ofu. Otu anyị kwuru otu akwa ya dịrịrị. Ise. 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 Onye ndu were okwu o kwuru. O metụrụ m n'obi. That is fighting for our rights and our freedom. My brother, ka anyị gwa unu eziokwu. Imandili nkwa one ekwegoro onye ndu n'ime DSS custody. O sị mba, I will never betray my people. Genti ka ngwukwu unu maka ndị a nọ n'ubu ndị isi nọ bụ ndị politicians eweleche ma onye ndu na-azọ sọsọ nke ya. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye ndu na-azọ for the freedom of all the people, even that child I feel in Imo, for the betterment of their future. Oya ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-azọ. Mana ọ na-ewute m maka ime o ji ewute m bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu alapụghị ife niile o welu n'ihe family ya. Gị na family gị na-abịa bata inyekwuru nwunye gị o sie nri nye gị irie ịtọsa ike si na nwere ihe na-eme why n'ife na-eme nwa ahụ ị na-amụ ka the betterment of the future of that child tomorrow. That is the cause onye ndu ife aka ọ na-fight ifo mụ na gị na mbụ. Unu ewute m na anyị nọ ma ndị politicians a ya anụ onye ndu aka na ụlọ nke ọkaikpe ọbụna a na-akọ ya anya mpụ ma ife nyesi gị na ọnya mpụ ka a na-akọ ihe aligide ugwu anachitebe n'azụ. Appeal court bụ the second up court na Nigeria discharge Maazị Nnamdi and acquitted. Discharge and acquitted. A na-agbaghalị maka na onye Igbo maka na ọ na-ekwu eziokwu. Ọ sị na ife a na-eme mana gị na mba adịrọ na mma mana isi of anyị wee ma ife. Onye Igbo pụta ọsị ọ gbasara ya biznes ị na-eme biznes. Ọga eziokwu bụ anyị na-eme biznes o na ndị Igbo biznes nke ikpeazụ akịta anụ na-akwụ n'ụfụ ka ọ si ada wọtọ biznes anyị fidi na ị na-atụ ka exchange rate ya. Every time we keep on stressing ourselves, things are not changing. What if they change? Every time we keep on complaining. After this government, the next government here, but one worst. Onye ndu simba. No ya kpọrọ ụmụnne ya wee na. Ndị bụ onye Igbo. Onye bụ politician. You can see fight for the betterment of your own brother. Akwa ndị Hausa, ndị Fulani kidnapped about 200 students in a school. Akwa onye Hausa wepụtara onwe ya ndị Igbo ifele eme unu ifele eme ndị Igbo ana m ekwusi ike ifele eme ndị Igbo. Okwu onye Hausa onye Fulani wepụtara onwe ya publicly that is going to negotiate with these people. Ndị terrorists wee na-akpọ 3.something trillion 150 motorcycle 50 healers. A na-ekwu ka nke kwuru eburugwo mmadụ ọzọ about 84. Still they keep on ndị nke ha ewere katọrọfa kama ife a na-ekwu bụ they will negotiate with them. Ndị Igbo ifere eme unu ọmụ na-ekwu ya ndị politicians anyị niile kwesịrị ịpụta stand there in solidarity with one nefa that is speaking for the betterment of their children, that is speaking for the betterment ka ụmụfa ga-esi wee dị ndụ wee achieve their heart desire in this world. So Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye na-ekwu ya. Ọ sị gị n'ife ọ na-fight for justice, equity and fairness. Ogwu nke ọha m n'ọnụ. Drop on na ifunu your own comment, your own contribution if iche n'iru akwụkwọ ọsa maka ihe ndị a niile. Obi adịrị anyị mma mana ya bụ ife ọ ya adị mma. Akwa one day onye ajị ife nwa ọkụkọ munye nwa ife nwa ọkụkọ enu wonde ọ ka ewetukwu ya na ofu mbọsị ọ gwara ka m nọ n'Igbo bụ Igbo daalụ niile na okwu si na-esoyela anyị n'ife anyị na-eme na Eastern News 24 anụrụ si mee gịnị ya kọrọ nwanne ya mana ife anyị ga-agba mbọ bụ shie tụsa anyị ya anụ kwurute ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ aka ọ dị nnukwu mkpa kwurutefe aka ka ha wee fụ ife na-eme taịm elugo ga akpọ nwa mitin wee jụọ nwa ya ajụ ịgbapụchakwa outside ị ka ya natakwa obodo a that is the kukuma daalụ niile na ụmụ ife ka emesịa na ụmụ Igbo